Human clinical trials for a vaccine for COVID-19 has been initiated in the country with approximately 1,000 volunteers participating in the exercise for each of the two indigenous developed vaccine candidates. The ICMR had said, since India is one of the largest vaccine producers in the world, it is the country's moral responsibility to fast-track vaccine development process to break the chain of coronavirus transmission. ICMR Director General Dr. Balram Bhargava said, referring to the two vaccine candidates developed indigenously. The Drugs Controller General of India has permitted two vaccines, one developed by the Bharat Biotech International Limited in collaborations with the Indian Council of Medical Research and another one by Zedus Cadila Healthcare Limited to go in for the first and the second phase of human clinical trials. These two Indian vaccine candidates have undergone successful toxicity studies in rats, mice and rabbits, and the relevant data has been submitted to the DCGI, following which both have been given clearance to start an early phase human trials earlier this month, Dr. Bhargava said at a press briefing. Dr. Bhargava said it is a moral duty to develop them as fast as possible because more than 500,000 people have succumbed to the disease across the world. So, fast-tracking this vaccine becomes very important, he said. A recent letter by Dr. Bhargava envisaging the launch of a COVID-19 vaccine by August 15 had created quite a flutter, with many experts stating such a timeline may not be realistic. Dr. Bhargava stated that India is considered as the pharmacy of the world, saying 60% of the drugs utilized in the US are of Indian origin. The important fact that is not known is that 60% of the vaccines supplied to the world, whether be it Africa, Europe or the Southeast Asia or anywhere, are of Indian origin, he said. India is perceived and is an important player in the supply of the vaccines for the world, Dr. Bhargava noted. Any vaccine candidate that is produced or developed in any part of the world will ultimately have to be scaled up to India or by China because these two are major producers of vaccines in the world, and that every developed nations or everyone trying to develop a vaccines are aware of it, and therefore they are in communication with India for the vaccine distributions ultimately if it is developed, he said. Bureau Report.